definitely like a two job thing. It requires requires the efforts of both people in
Of
it.
course it does. You don't have a marriage.
It doesn't work with just one person putting in all the
No,
effort. Okay.
no.
So what you're saying is that if it's
Marriage
not
is
working,
no marriage is 50-50.
and so would you recommend getting a divorce if it's that drastic?
No, I wouldn't recommend anybody getting a divorce. That is an extremely personal decision. That's up to the couple, and I would hope not. But unfortunately, divorce is very easy today, and a lot of people just go into marriage with the idea that they can get out of it quick, and it shouldn't be like that.
What you're saying is that all right, no, forget that. I'm sorry. Looking back, if you could do anything differently, would you?
What, marriage-wise or life-wise?
Anything. Would you have more kids?
Oh, no.
Would you
Looking back, no. I would
get a higher degree?
I would have liked to have, in the perfect world, I would have liked to have taken college more seriously. I would have liked to have become a doctor. I was set to go to law school. When I met your dad, I had taken the LSATs and I had applied to part-time law school at Hofstra and St. John's and in the city, and I was all set to go. And I met your dad because I didn't think I was going to get married until I met him. And I wish that I had been able to finish the law degree, but I wouldn't trade it for anything.
So
it's still not too late. I could still get the law degree, but
we know that's not gonna happen.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not a priority.
All right, Mom. What would you honestly say is the key to a happy marriage like yours? For how many years? 23?
Almost 23. A happy marriage. Both people have to have the same values.
What do you mean by that?
The same values, as in they both have to be, I think, comparable in intelligence. Good senses of humor.
Okay.
You have to actually, like each other, be attracted to each other. That's part of the whole marriage thing. Of course it is. It is. I'm not going to answer any of those questions.
Okay.
Intimacy questions. That's an important part of marriage. Absolutely, of course. But. What were we talking about?
What is the key to a happy marriage?
Yeah, a key to a happy marriage is we're both people of faith. Me and your dad.
Does that bring you closer together?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And our 4 kids and our extended families. We both come from really, really great families. You know that, right? Nobody's divorced.
No, that is
Nobody is divorced. I have 4 brothers and sisters. Your father's got 3. Nobody is divorced.
One big happy family.
No, seriously, don't
I'm
mock.
not. I'm not. Okay.
It's true.
Would you? This isn't on the thing, but I'm asking. Do you think money has anything to do with being in a happy relationship? It definitely doesn't hurt, though.
Well, it doesn't hurt. Your father, and that you're a lucky young man. Correct?
I guess.
Yeah, you're a lucky dude. Come on. I know a lot of people who struggle. Your father works in Freeport, which is...
What does he do for a living?
An Italian restaurant,
So
pizzeria. And your dad, he gives a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of food to people who don't have. There's a lot of people who don't have.
Right.
So we're blessed. We're blessed. So, we give back. You have to.
That's very nice of you.
No, it's not. It's what you're supposed to do.
To close out this interview.
I cry.
She cries over everything. This is my last question.
Okay.
Do you think a couple should live together before deciding to get married? Why or why not? If they're in their, let's say they're in their early 20s.
Early 20s, I would say absolutely not.
What if they're in their 30s?
You know what? That is a personal decision. I can't answer that. My generation was different. You didn't live together before you got married, and I'm only 52 years old. Because that's just the way it was. I know this generation, your generation, not so much you, but the kids. Well, your cousin Christina right now is getting married. She's 28 years old, and she's getting married. Is she living with Sammy? No, absolutely, positively not. Because that's the way we are. And as to give advice to someone, I can't give someone that advice. That is personal. That's between them, God, and,
Spouse.
But I think people who tend to live together first kind of postpone marriage.
I would say they would get to know each other, what they're really like.
Yeah, and then I guess it's easier to run away if things get. But you know someone who did that. There's just that one couple in this entire family.
John and...
No, Aunt Andrea's brother.
Oh.
That, spent 10 years living together, got married, and 6 months later they were cheating on each other. They never ever should have gotten married, And they're that generation. They're both 33.
All right, Mom. Thank you for your time and answering the questions. And I think that'll do, Mr. Basil.
Did you learn anything?
I did. I learned that...
Well, you know your parents are happy, so.
That I have a loving family.
Yes, you do.
And hopefully a good